Oh man, bitches ain't shit, men this, women that. Brother, we're actually witnessing grown men and women having battle of the sexes. I thought we all grew out of it since kindergarten, but no. Some people love to drag it. We have these jobless men swearing that women are all not loyal, and they just throw around bop the moment a woman's chest is slightly visible. I'm sorry, but if you're so allergic to honkers, maybe try men? Because last time I checked, most don't have any. And then we also have these chronically online women out there saying that all men are dangerous, that they are all racists, and wish death upon all of them, forgetting the fact that their own father, brother, grandpa, and uncles are, you know, men. It's time to look at these stupid trends made by these basement dwellers. So imagine you're in a forest, right? Want to be with a man or with a bear? If I'm asking this to an average person who has a little bit of common sense, they'd reply with, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But we all know social media lacks common sense, and we all know what they picked. Their argument being a man kills you in horrific ways for his own pleasure, and I don't know what the fuck they imagine bears to be like, but last time I checked, bears literally maul you while you're still alive. And on top of that, the debate was man versus bear, not Diddy versus the Care Bears. I swear, some of the mental gymnastics were insane. And I get that this was supposed to be some type of SA awareness or whatever, but why would you come up with this stupid debate? Doesn't this just help people take SA less seriously? And men aren't innocent in the debate either, because they retaliated with women versus tiger. They picked tiger because tigers don't falsely accuse someone of SA or whatever. I really don't understand, but I'd prefer living with a shit reputation than having my head between the jaws of a literal tiger, but that's just me. So now we take a look at the term bop. I literally have no idea how we shifted from calling songs a bop to calling a woman the exact same thing. I had to look it up because I literally had no idea what it meant. But basically it means a woman who has a lot of sexual partners or someone who presents herself sexually online. Now we have grown men misusing the term and throwing it around everywhere. For example, see a woman in a revealing outfit? Bop. See a woman hanging out with a group of men? Bop. See a girl? Bop. Like it doesn't matter what you do as a girl. Every move you make at this point makes you a bop in their eyes. Like bro, these girls are just minding their own business. Can you stop throwing it around for 1 second? Because at this point it just feels like a shaming tactic used against a woman simply for being a woman. And it pretty much backfired for all these type of guys. Because now we have this whole bop house thing going on, right? One I might make a video about, and it's literally just a creator house filled with OnlyFans girls, right? A house full of literal bops. And what are you going to do against these women? Call them bops? I'm sure they'll cry their fucking eyes out wiping their eyes with $100 bills while sitting in their $1 million mansion. The red pill community, aka the alpha males. So let's get this out of the way. Women are literally trash in their eyes. And they keep on regurgitating that women ain't shit and that you should focus on yourself without, focusing on the opposite gender. And I mean, that's fine, right? I support that. Hell, I even encourage that. But let's be honest, the red pill community still care about women. Like, really care about women, right? Because every single issue that they face, it's always because of them, right? And, it's funny to me because there are around 8 billion people on this planet and 4 billion live rent-free in their heads. Like, they're out here portraying all women, including their mothers and sisters, as a source of evil in this world, while ignoring the fact that men commit more crime. So on top of that, the red pill community also has this insane obsession, right, with making money. They encourage you to work 20 different jobs, sleep at 2 a.m., wake up on 6 a.m. to be ahead of the game. Like, these guys idolize influencers who claim to have all the answers, right? Making themselves out as this perfect example of what the red pill success looks like. And they act like it's purely hard work to get there. But what their followers do not realize is that these people are literally scamming them, right? Like, they are selling this shitty guide on how to become an alpha male, but dishing out advice that you literally can get from ChatGPT for free. And there's another thing that I've noticed about this community, right? And that's that they hate OnlyFans girls for taking advantage of lonely losers. Well, their favorite influencer is literally doing the exact same thing. And then we also have this portrayal of being a strong man, right? And strong men do not have emotions. But the moment you critique these people, they're literally using every curse word the dictionary has to offer. It cannot get more emotional than that. So here's some real advice that will top anything these red pill dudes are barfing out. Do not work harder, work smarter. And for fuck's sake, if you say don't focus on the opposite gender, actually mean it. So, here's a question. If a man is eating, is he doing something wrong? I guess the silence and the confusion says it all? Because in this relatively new trend, we've got these losers filming random dudes just minding their own business with the caption, men, men, men. Just straight up disrespecting these guys for no reason. Like, they're not doing anything creepy or weird. And I know for a fact that they have done nothing to these women to deserve this kind of treatment. On top of that, it's just unacceptable behavior in the first place. Because I hate to say it, but imagine the roles were reversed. A man films a woman without her consent. Yeah, that guy would be dealing with mob justice. So why the hell do these assholes think it's okay to film random guys? I looked into what their point might be, but I honestly have no clue. Based on the sound they're using, they might be insinuating something like, men used to go to war and now look what they're doing. Bro, back in the day, women were stuck in the kitchen, getting body slammed over the food being slightly cold. Do you really want to go back to those times? Or maybe I'm looking too deep into it and they're just insinuating that these men are creepy. Which would be very ironic because, again, they're the ones that are filming these men without their consent. I get women are mad about the real issues in society, but I genuinely want to know how this is supposed to fix anything. Isn't this just going to make things worse? You're fueling this whole man versus woman narrative. Do you really think that this is going to solve any of the problems we have in this world? And this goes for men too. If the other side is causing issues, painting them as the enemy isn't going to suddenly make them stop or think, damn, maybe we're doing something wrong. Thankfully, all the stuff I just mentioned mostly stays online. If you touch some grass, you'll realize that almost no one in real life is as brainless as these people doing this crap on social media. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.